Coming up on today's show, learn about the struggles of off-campus housing,
sports subscription services,
the bi-week bar crawl,
how to stay active during fall break,
and much, much more. You will not want to miss today's show.
Stay tuned on Buckeye TV.
Welcome to today's show on Buckeye TV. My name is Abby Perriott.
My name is Eric Va. We are so excited to be hosting today's awesome show. Coming from a weekend where we beat the Notre Dame Fighting Irish with 1 second left on the clock, our energies are running high. We hope that excitement stays with you throughout our segments today.
We've got a story that can give you some ideas on how to fill your time during the bye week. Learn about the bi-week bar crawl if you're over 21.
Before we get to that, it's time for our lead of the day. With the semester in full swing and more students enrolled than ever before, you might be wondering, what's the best way to get around campus?
With over 65,000 students here on campus, there are countless ways to get to class. Buckeye TV reporter Husna Sadiqat has the story.
From the buses, scooters, bikes, and more, I'm here at Ohio State's campus, and today I'm going to walk around asking students what they use to get to their classes. Let's dive right into it.
Ethan Raymond mentioned since he lives on campus, he enjoys taking his bike.
I'm a freshman, so I can't have a car. I just like the bike because I can do whatever I kind of want and go wherever, and then it's just faster than walking. So if I need to go somewhere quickly, I do that.
Michael Gloss also uses his bike to get to class as he finds it the easiest option.
I feel like the bike for on campus is easiest because car on campus, you can't. Once you get on campus, you can't really drive it around because there's like too many people like walking across streets and stuff like that. So that gets in the way. And bike's like the fastest, I'd say, besides maybe a scooter. That costs a lot more money. Because you have to like keep it up and like charge it and things like that.
Commuter students Wesley Eastep and Joey Smith use a bike, bus, and car to get around.
I don't pay for a parking pass. I park off campus, so I also bike around campus. So.
I think the parking pass is a bit expensive, but we're on ag campus, so there's tons of surface lot spaces, and I have a C pass, and I don't have to fight for parking ever.
Emerson Frazier longboards and says it's one of his favorite things to do on campus.
So personally, I just enjoy riding my longboard, and then also it's very easy to like bring into my classes, for example, and like sit in my room and not have to worry about it like a bicycle where it can get stolen.
For Buckeye TV, I'm Husna Sadiqat.
Last week, the U.S. News & World Report's best college ranking was released. The Ohio State University rose 6 places in the ranks, climbing from 49th to 43rd place. Ohio State as a whole is ranked 17th among public universities. The Fisher College of Business is ranked 7th among public universities, and the College of Engineering is ranked 14th among public universities. The biggest individual standout is Ohio State's College of Nursing, which is ranked 4th among national universities and 1st among public universities. According to the U.S. News & World Report, the criteria used to determine this year's ranking has been refined from previous years. The criteria consists of 24 indicators with varying weights on a college's overall score.
Finding off-campus housing can be a struggle for many Ohio State students. Let's talk to Abby Dalton to see how the search is going this year.
Every year, junior and senior Ohio State students have to worry about where they're going to live off campus. And with increased demand and pricing over the past several years, that search starts early.
I think you have to start looking like a year in advance from when you want to move in, which is like really far in advance, but just what you gotta
do. It's so early in the year, so you have to know who you want to live with and where you want to live by August or September, and if you don't, then you're behind.
Stress of looking online, but then all the houses you look at online aren't even like really for sale because a lot of them are renewing, and then you just have to go to door for like 18 different streets of like 4 blocks of houses to see if any of them are renewing. So it's not the best. Definitely could be improved.
This increase in demand has also led to an increase in pricing. And with safety also a concern, students are fighting to find affordable housing close to campus.
I think Ohio State can improve off-campus housing by not making rent 30 bands.
I think that there's definitely a lot of danger in the neighborhood, but as long as you use your best judgment and like we have Ring cameras and we're always making sure to lock the doors and be safe and use our best judgment, then you'll be okay.
Good luck to all the Ohio State students looking for housing. Reporting for Buckeye TV, this is Abby Dalton.
Next up on Buckeye TV, hear what students have to say about sports games being exclusively streamed on subscription services.
And learn how to support local campus bars that are faced with looming shutdowns.
We'll be waiting for you here on Buckeye TV.
Sports on live television have changed in recent years. Let's talk to Buckeye TV reporter Zachary Taylor to learn more.
Over the past few years, a lot of sporting events have gone from normal cable television onto streaming subscription services. What kind of effect does this have for Ohio State students, and where do they think it will go in the future? Let's find out. In 2017, NBC started putting a good chunk of their Premier League soccer games behind a paywall. The streaming service that they currently use for their games is Peacock Premium. Major League Soccer also jumped on this subscription trend this March when games became exclusive to MLS Season Pass through Apple TV.
Personally, that I'm really not a fan of having to pay subscriptions to watch sporting events. I feel like sports kind of brings the world together, and I feel like it should be available to everyone, no matter if you got to pay for a subscription or not.
The National Football League has their own subscription streaming service called NFL Sunday Ticket. The NFL also has a contract with Amazon Prime to exclusively host their Thursday night contests, which requires a subscription to watch.
I don't really like that at all because I think it should be more accessible. I bet they'll go more towards subscription services because they just want more money.
Recently, Peacock Premium has taken some of the 2023 Big Ten football games for this fall season, including the Ohio State versus Maryland game on October 7th. It will be interesting to see what other sports go to subscription services in the future. For Buckeye TV, I'm Zachary Taylor.
On Saturday, the Ohio State Buckeyes won against the Notre Dame Fighting Irish with a touchdown that took place with 1 second to spare. Starting quarterback Kyle McCord led the Buckeyes to victory, proving his place on the field. That last-second touchdown came from a 1-yard scoring plunge by Chip Trainum, fueling excitement throughout the stadium and the Buckeye community. After the game, students and fans could be heard on High Street screaming OHIO while on their way to celebrate at local bars and restaurants. Saturday night was truly a great time to be a Buckeye. Many small business bars in the area have been shut down and replaced by housing developments. Our reporter, Angela Diaz, visited Threes to learn more about what these small businesses face and how to support them before it's too late.
Exactly that, Abby and Eric. With many bars in the area shutting down, I got to speak to the owner of Threes Above High, a popular campus bar, to see what he had to say on the matter.
Twos was shut down in 2017. The same thing that Stube's going through, the same thing Little Bar's going through. Like, we live that, and it sucks. Like, it's, everything you work so hard for is now being like kind of taken away from you because they want to put up a Target or a Chipotle or another Starbucks, so it's very, very frustrating. And honestly, you're a college student, you guys know that's not what you guys want.
The owner, Scott Ellsworth, believes the campus area should reflect what the students want it to be, and he explains how he thinks students can help.
You guys are the campus, so your opinion and your voice and you're standing up to, saying something. I don't know, I think that's important. More important than you guys probably understand.
For our viewers 21 and over, the first annual bi-week bar crawl will be hosted to lift student spirits up during Ohio State football's weekend off.
There's 22 bars that got together quick, Concept went out, hey, what do you guys think about doing this bar crawl? Bi-week sucks. We all know it sucks.
The bi-week bar crawl is being hosted this weekend, Saturday, September 30th, and Threes will be among the many bars and restaurants partaking in the event.
Let's give them a reason to stay here.
Coming to you from Threes Above High, Angela Diaz with Buckeye TV. Back to you at the studio.
Coming up, tune in to hear about student wellness and thoughts about the new president, set to begin in January, Walter Ted Carter.
You won't want to miss these great segments on Buckeye TV.
Ohio State provides various resources to keep students at their best. Reporter Jenna Munez has our story.
As students work their way through the semester, wellness can become less of a priority. I'm here today at the Wellness Center to show you just how important wellness can be.
Really, our definition of wellness is that it's an active and ongoing process for students, and that we believe students are the expert of their own life, and that really we can arrive at wellness goals just through becoming more self-aware of where we need to spend more of our time and also where we're particularly strong in.
Ohio State's Wellness Center has 4 locations around campus. They're all used for different areas of wellness. Their website has a variety of resources like one-on-one coaching, presentations, or learning modules. All of these are accessible to students.
If a student is progressing in their own wellness and they're making changes that they deem important to them, and I think that's a great way to become more aware of who you are and what goals you have. And so becoming more mindful of that is really important, I think, in overall student success.
The way wellness is incorporated into everyday life can look different based on the student and their needs.
Like, obviously my number one priority is studying, so I do make that like a big part, but also getting out, going on a walk, going to the gym, eating healthy, those are things for my physical health that also can help my mental health. So now that we're like week 6, I'm starting to get in that routine or that cycle.
Reporting for Buckeye TV, I'm Jenna Munoz.
Unfortunately, COVID-19 has not evacuated from the state of Ohio. Cases are rising, and with the winter season coming up, the risk of infection is higher. The good news is that many Ohioans are now protected from COVID-19 due to vaccination and previous infection, but that protection does not last forever. Earlier this month, the FDA approved new Pfizer and Moderna COVID-19 booster shots. The shots are formulated to target the XBB 1.5 subvariant. Anyone who is 5 years of age or older can receive the new boosters, but you should wait at least 2 months from your most recent COVID shot before getting the booster. If recently infected, you can wait 90 days before receiving the booster.
Brandon McElligott has the story on students' thoughts on the new incoming president.
My name is Braden McElligott, and we are here at The Ohio State University asking students what their thoughts and feelings are about the new president, Ted Carter, who's joining in January. Carter comes to Ohio State after running both the University of Nebraska and the Naval Academy. With that experience, students have high expectations.
He should be strong-minded and shouldn't be able to bend over to anyone who stops him from making a decision. As someone who's supposed to be a leader, he's supposed to lead and help guide us down to the right path. So that's what I really look forward in a president or a leader.
Well, he should have good leadership skills, communication skills. Communication's a lot.
Definitely strong leadership and organizational skills, and they should be able to unify all students to try and achieve one goal and be a better school and institution.
Of course, when you're the president at Ohio State, you represent the university on campus and beyond.
I don't think it necessarily affects an individual student alone, but if we're in a group setting like the school, the school, I feel like it affects all of us. As in, the president is always supposed to be the face or the shapes our community, or our face of the community. So it's important that he really develops skills that help boost our overall performance and our overall image, because that's really important to pretty much everyone here. We're known for our image.
For Buckeye TV, I'm Braden McElligott.
Next up, we will be taking a look at how to stay active during fall break.
And why students hold a special place in their hearts for Mirror Lake.
Stay tuned for more on Buckeye TV.
We will take a special look at fall break at The Ohio State University with a specific focus on a student organization here on campus, the Mountaineers.
Hi, my name is Abby Peria. I'm here with Buckeye TV, and today we're going to talk about fall break and what it means for students, with a specific focus on the Mountaineering Club here at Ohio State. I'm here with Ellie Herlinger, a member of the Mountaineers, and she's going to touch a little bit about her experience with the club and what fall break means for her. Do you think fall break comes at a good time for students in the semester?
Absolutely. I think as classes start to pick up and midterms come around the corner, it comes at a perfect time, so you can get away from the stress a little bit. I know that you can apply for a scholarship, and then you can get your whole trip funded, which is really awesome. Also, they do you can get a little bit less if you pay for dues all at one time instead of per semester. And a lot of the people on the trips are really willing to split costs with you for gas and even food sometimes. So I think the Mountaineers does a pretty good job at making it affordable.
Fall break will begin October 12th for students here at Ohio State University. And with the Mountaineers' mission being to get as many people outside as possible, they're holding true to that by offering 13 trips this fall. This is Abby Peria here with Buckeye TV. Thank you.
Fall is here, and with it comes many scheduled events in the Columbus area. A great autumn activity to look forward to is the Cartoon Crossroads Citywide Art Festival, which runs from September 27th to October 1st. The festival features presentations, artist spotlights, and interactive panels. Admission is free, and events are happening at the Billy Ireland Cartoon Library and Museum here on campus, the Columbus Metropolitan Library, the Columbus Museum of Art, and the Columbus College of Art and Design. Another fun fall activity is a visit to harvest blooms at the Franklin Park Conservatory and Botanical Gardens. From September 23rd to October 29th, see pumpkin-filled gardens and take pictures next to pumpkin houses and a pumpkin tree.
Many students on campus can likely point to Mirror Lake, a special Ohio State landmark, as their favorite place to take in natural scenery and relax.
For our last segment of the night, tune in to hear what Mirror Lake means for students at Ohio State.
Hello, my name is Nori Gelnick, and I'm reporting to you live from Mirror Lake on a sunny afternoon for Buckeye TV. Today we're asking students, what does Mirror Lake mean to you? What does Mirror Lake mean to you?
I'm a first year, so I've only been here a couple times, but I like going here just to relax and just to hang out sometimes. It's really calming, so I just love going here. It's really pretty.
What does Mirror Lake mean to you?
Honestly, it reminds me of the changing seasons. Whenever I'm on campus, I always have to pass through here for one of my classes, or I have a lot of classes at Pomeranian Hall, since a lot of neuro classes happen to be in there. And anytime I pass by, it makes me think about how, as the year goes on and the seasons change, and you kind of see how the year progresses. And for the longest time, it was my background. Oh my gosh. So that's what it makes me think of.
What does Mirror Lake mean to you?
Mirror Lake is just a great OSU monument. I think it's a great place to just go, sit, do homework, listen to the water. It's also a great place to just see the leaves change. There's a lot of trees around, so walking by during class, you can really see the changing seasons, and I love fall.
With fall approaching, Mirror Lake will become an even more popular campus destination. Reporting live for Buckeye TV, I'm Nori Gelnick.
Thank you so much for staying with us throughout today's show. We hope you had an amazing time.
Yes, we had lots of fun tonight, and we hope you learned some useful news about the Ohio State and Columbus communities.
To close out our show, I want to wish you a great week, and I wish you luck with your exams, job, friends, and whatever else you need.
We'll catch you next time on Buckeye TV.